Yo, what's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good? So in this video, I want to talk about, why women don't like to admit or to say that they actually enjoy casual sex, that they actually enjoy hooking up. Because, I talk about a lot about how women like sex and women, like to fuck around and, get dick down and suck a lot of dick and all this other stuff, right? And there's guys who they're just like, nah, man, come on. Like, really? If it's like that, why is it so hard for me to get the ass? Like, I don't understand this. Like, these chicks, they be acting like they ain't doing this. And they always talk about no hookups on Tinder and all this other stuff. And, I got to take these girls out on all these dates and yada, yada, yada. Right? See, the reason why chicks don't like to admit or to say they like to hook up or they like to just have sex is because if a woman lets you know this, right? Well, one, the obvious reason is because, women don't like to be looked at as sluts and, they don't want to be looked at as just some whore and, the whole social stigma of that. And they may think that, you might not want to wife her up at some point if she's fucking and sucking, right? That's something that's sort of like obvious at this point to most people, right? But I just had to point it out. But another reason, though, why women don't like to let you know that they out here getting it popping is because they want to make sure that they're able to get non-sexual attention from you. You understand? So what happens is this. If a girl is known or that, let's say, for example, let's say like this, right? Let's say there's a girl you want to smash and for a fact that 3 of your boys hit it, within the last week or two, right? Like they just talked to her. She came through to their house and made it happen with all 3 of them. Just straight like that. Right? Then you meet her or you talk to her and you like, yo, let's make something happen. Let's hang out, whatever. And she's like, oh no, I'm not like that. I think you need to take me out and like, we need to get to know each other, yada, yada, yada. Right? You're going to be looking at her like, what? Like, come on, why do I need to take you out and spend all this money when these other motherfuckers just got to hit? You understand? So the thing is that when a woman admits or says or lets it be known that she's into fucking and casual sex and all this other stuff, right? What she's doing is that she is basically making it harder for herself to get anything but sex from guys. You understand what I'm saying? Meaning that she's not getting any type of attention that's not sex from dudes. Like because these girls, they, as much as they love sex, they also love attention that is not sex. You understand? They like to talk. They like to go out and do shit. You understand what I'm saying? They like for you to like be, listening to their day and their problems and all this other stuff. They love that shit. This is why they love guys in the friend zone. You understand? This is why they love to post pictures on Instagram, getting likes. They like guys all up in the DMs, all of that shit. Right? So what happens is that if you know a chick is out there fucking and sucking, you're also going to step to her and be like, yo, what's up with this fucking and sucking? You understand what I'm saying? So then what's going to happen is that I would say like 90%, maybe even 100% of the interactions that she has with men will just be about sex if she lets men know that she's into casual sex. Because what happens is this, you guys, you're not going to want to do something that's not sexual with a woman that's doing sexual shit easily with other men. You're going to be like, why am I the one that, no, hell no, I want the sex too. You feel what I'm saying? Which is why chicks like to conceal that they don't do that. Oh, I'm celibate. I need to get to know a guy before I do all of this stuff and yada, yada, yada. And this, no. She's saying all that stuff because she she also wants attention that doesn't have to do with sex. So she knows that, mostly every dude that hollers at her or talks to her or looks in her direction wants to fuck. She knows this. And even if she wants to have sex with some of these guys or whatever it is, she still wants to have that attention that has nothing to do with sex. Because that attention feeds her ego. See, fucking a guy doesn't really feed a woman's ego. You understand? The only time it does is if she's fucking a guy who, let's say, she feels is extremely attractive. You understand? Where she's like, oh, I'm getting this really hot, sexy guy that wants to do me. That might feed her ego. You understand what I'm saying? But generally, that doesn't feed her ego. Why? Because it's nothing for a chick to get dick. You understand what I'm saying? But what feeds her ego is a guy who she's not fucking, who is chasing her. Even though she knows he want to fuck, the fact that he's sort of chasing her, giving her a whole bunch of attention, maybe taking her out on a whole bunch of dates and all that, that makes her feel good. That makes her feel confident. That makes her feel sexy. You understand what I'm saying? So a lot of times when you guys are out here going on all these dates and doing all this extra stuff, a lot of time, it's because some of y'all have fell for the trick that these women have pulled. Because listen, these women are very clever. You understand? This is why you got to be on top of your game, because a woman will always get over on a simp or get over on a guy who doesn't understand the game. Because what she's doing to that guy, she's saying, well, I'm not like that. I'm not into that casual sex stuff. I got to get to know a guy and yada, 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 and all this other stuff. Now, I'm not saying that there isn't any girls out there that, that don't indulge in too much casual sex. There's always exceptions to the rule. But generally speaking, most of these girls out here are having casual sex. They like to have casual sex. And what happens is they just don't want you to know that they're having so much casual sex, because that means that you're not going to fall into giving her all that non-sexual attention. You understand? Because if she knows, what she knows is, she knows that if you know that she's out here sucking a whole bunch of dicks, she knows that you're going to also want her to suck your dick. Right? And so that you're not going to just give her non-sexual attention, because she knows that you're going to know that she's out there doing her thing. So she's like, damn, look, I got to make sure that this guy thinks that I'm not like that. Therefore, he can give me the non-sexual attention. Because truth be told, a lot of the non-sexual attention you're giving her is because you want to get the pussy. So in order for her, right, to be able to get that non-sexual attention from you, she has to pretend and act like she doesn't like to hook up or have casual sex. Why? Because she knows that the non-sexual attention you're going to give her is the journey that you feel you need to make to get the sex. And then when she soaks up all that non-sexual attention, that's like, oh yes, feed my ego. Thank you, sir. Because if from the beginning you know she's slutting it up, you're not going to give her any of that non-sexual attention. But see, guys, I don't want you to be fooled and think that women don't like casual sex, or they're not like that. I got to, warm up to her. I got to, take her out on all these dates. I got to do all this other extra shit. Now, understand this. Sometimes also what it is too is this, is that even though a chick likes casual sex, right? What happens is that she may end up finding a guy who, not only who she's sexually attracted to, but she really likes him. Right? And so what happens with a lot of casual sex is this, is that a woman may find a guy who she's sexually attracted to, but she's not really, she's not really attracted to him in the sense of seeing him as like a boyfriend or anything like that. She just thinks, oh, he looks good, I'll fuck him, I'm horny, let's make it happen. Now, in a lot of those cases, what happens is they'll fuck and that'll be it, right? But then what happens is she may meet a guy who she is sexually attracted to, but also likes beyond just the sex, or would like beyond just the sex, because they probably haven't even had sex yet. And so what happens is she's like, damn, you know, I don't want to just have sex with him, or I don't want to have sex with him right now because he may end up leaving. And I'm sexually attracted to him, and I also like him beyond just wanting to fuck him. So what happens is that she's going to act like she doesn't just have casual sex, because what she's been taught is that if you want a guy to be with you long term, you can't just fuck him quickly. You have to make him wait. So this is why chicks will end up doing that. See, there's times when chicks will do that type of shit because they're not really that sexually attracted to the guy, but they see him as a beta male who could provide for her. So she'll just like sort of wait it out and then get him hooked and then like, you know, end up being his girl because she wants to get his resources. That's one thing. But what I'm talking about here is a woman who's actually attracted to this guy. This will be sort of like a guy who's like an alpha male, but he has some sort of like, you know, a little bit of beta traits. Shout out to my dude, Alan Roger Curry, who talks about that, the alpha with the beta traits, right? And that's like the ideal relationship guy, meaning she's sexually attracted to him like the alpha, but he has some sort of beta traits where he can, you know, sustain a relationship. So sometimes what happens is that since the girl wants that guy to be in a relationship with, she's not going to come at him, or she's not going to display that, you know, her thought tendencies. You know what I'm saying? She's not going to do it. She's going to pretend that she doesn't do that type of stuff. She's going to act like, oh, I'm not that type of girl, because she's trying to keep you. You see what I'm saying? And in order to keep that going, she has to get that non-sexual attention from you. You see what I'm saying? Because she knows that if she says, hey, what's up? Check out my thoughtness. You're going to be like, cool, let me get some of that pussy. and then you're going to be like, all right, peace out. I'm thanks. I'm good. And she's not going to get that attention that she needs, that non-sexual attention she needs in order to make her, one, feel good, but also, you know, her thinking, hey, I got to make this guy wait so he could take me seriously as a chick that, you know, he can have a relationship with. You understand? So all in all, what I really want you guys to understand is this, is that women do like casual sex. Women like to hook up. You understand what I'm saying? They like to make this happen. It's just that they don't want to, you know, like broadcast it, because they know by broadcasting it, that limits the amount of non-sexual attention they can get from other dudes. All right. But you don't be fooled. You need to know better than this. This is why when you're dealing with these girls and you're trying to have sex, trying to hook up, let them know what it is. Because the thing is, usually what happens is they'll hook up with the guy who knows what it's about. Meaning they're like, okay, this guy, he's not fooled by the bullshit and I'm attracted to him, so I'll fuck him, whatever. You understand what I'm saying? Let's make it happen. But if she sees that you can be fooled by the nonsense based off of how you talk to her or how you know, your actions in how you're interacting with her, then she's going to try to fool you. You understand? So that she can get that non-sexual attention. All right. So that's pretty much it. Listen, guys, if you have any questions, make sure you click the link below and I'll holler at you later. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm gone.
Now, before you turn off this video, I want you to do 3 quick things. 1, I want you to click the link below to send me a question. If you have a question on dating and relationships, I'll make a video about it. 2, I want you to click the link under that to get my free audio program, Undeniable Game, which teaches you 7 easy to follow tips on how to really attract beautiful women. And 3, I want you to click the link under that one to go to Bad Boy Membership, where you get 45 through 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials every month.
What's up? It's dating and life coach Mr. Locario. Go to Bad Boy Membership badboymembership.com and master the dating game by joining my Bad Boy Membership program. In this program, you'll receive 45 through 90-minute, easy-to-follow, step-by-step dating advice tutorials that's guaranteed to help you attract, date, and have sex with beautiful women. Join the Bad Boy Membership today by going to badboymembership.com. That's badboymembership.com.